Well, um, I've never been comfortable with having one stream of income that is deciding my entire financial ecosystem. My first corporate layoff was in the 90s. I was in my early 20s. And at that point, I made a conscious decision to not climb the corporate ladder. I knew at that point that I was a creative and I was going to have to make money from my own talents. And that was kind of easy for me because, to be honest, that's what I grew up watching. My grandma, when I was a little girl, came to this country and started a business, our family restaurant, with my mom and her siblings. When I was 8 years old, I was busting tables, washing dishes, cutting up chicken, doing little things, but earning. And then when I became a teenager, I continued to work at our family restaurant, but also went to work in fast food. And then eventually I left that job and went to work in retail and still while working with my family's business. And I did things that teenagers do, worked at the movie theater, worked at the mall. Then I got my first office job. And then I went away to college. And while I was in college, I worked for an insurance company and I was a nanny. So I've always been the type to dabble in more than one thing and have more than one interest when it comes to my creativity, my interests, and ways to make money. And even at this time in my life, that just hasn't changed. And that makes my life a lot easier. The times that I have stepped away and just decided to go back and work in corporate, I was never happy. I was always kind of miserable. And just, it wasn't for me. So I needed other options. And I always kind of had the belief in myself that I could create money. There's a saying, all money ain't good money. And for me, corporate money just wasn't good money for me. I've never been in a corporate setting that I felt 100% like, yeah, this is it. I can be here forever. My first entrepreneurial job outside of working for my family was as a babysitter for family and friends, my parents' friends and stuff like that, to make money. And I did that through high school, also while working for my family's restaurant in between working retail jobs. So at this juncture in my life, I want to use my healing journey and YouTube to help women through their own life transitions and healing journeys, because that still feels natural to me. That feels like what I'm aligned with, and I know that that's my life's mission. The avenue to get there is a little different, and it's the first time that I've struggled with not having the skills naturally showing up here on camera, the editing, all the things that I had to learn to show up on YouTube. YouTube feels challenging but liberating. Learning new skills, helping women, being in community with women, and stepping out of my comfort zone, because generally I'm in my head a lot. And I realized today that I am very self monitoring. Doggies again. It's that time of day. Those are my dogs, barking at the dogs that are walking. And when I take them on walks, they never bark at any dogs. That might be normal. Okay, so having multiple streams of income means slow, soft mornings for me, time with my husband, time with my pups, and my availability to my family. That means that I can put in time with my family's business if they need me, create my own businesses, also take care of my grandma who's 100 years old, help my mom out with her business. It just gives me flexibility. Those options, that flexibility, even though I don't have a steady paycheck anymore, I just wouldn't trade it for the world. I feel like I just need to get into the thing that will help me make more regular income, if that makes sense, so that I can continue to be there for them and I can continue to feel the freedom that comes with not clocking into a corporate job anymore. So, yeah, that's it. And thank you for making it to the end. If you feel aligned with this, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Find your healing in the feeling. Breathe it in and let it go. This is the journey to your freedom. Time to slow